هيقدم جيلة يعمل لك بيتزا جاهزة قدم شاطر بالبيتزا جاهز.
So with unemployment on the rise, you said that there was unemployment on the rise everywhere else.
Everywhere.
But what impact is that going to have on the West Bank?
Listen, living under our situation, the more poverty you have, it's going to produce extremists. Politically, you talk about political situation. In Western civilization or Western countries, when the unemployment rise, you have the criminal acts increase. People just start theft, drugs, doing everything bad under the book. Here, with the unemployment and with the poverty, the high level of poverty is going to produce an extremist politically. Those extremists are going to go against the Palestinian Authority and Israel itself. So the situation can get bad very fast, faster than being living anywhere else in Europe or the States. The unemployment is due to the weakness of the economy everywhere else you go. So for us here, it's high, and it's more than 25% of the population is unemployed. It's due to the fact that we don't have our own factories, no industry, no gas, nothing. We have nothing. We depend on what we have is, we are the middleman. We buy something ready from Israel or from somewhere else. We're not buying or producing nothing. Even bread, we're buying the wheat from Israel. The gasoline, we produce it, we bring it from Israel. The water we drink is from Israel. Electricity from Israel. Anything that you can think about comes from Israel. And when it comes from Israel, it's not going to come raw material. It's going to come a ready product to use. The ready product to use, that means no small factories. No small factories, no small laborers. Everything is very expensive in Palestine. Our price is the same as Europe or anywhere else, but no income. So with no aid from European countries, no aid from the Arab world, or no aid from America, really we have no aid. We have no economy whatsoever. Our government can't do nothing. We don't even have our borders. We are a country with no borders. Everything is controlled by Israel. Israel controls our lives from A to Z. So we have no say over nothing. We live here, we eat what Israel allows us to eat, we sell, we buy, we produce what Israel would allow us to do. Anything more than that, we can't. We're not allowed to even think about it.
Part of my understanding is that Israel's placed really strict regulations on businesses in the West Bank as well, and it's one of the hardest places in the world to open a business. Is that true?
No, not really. I mean, it's easy to open a business if you have the resources, but the cost of opening a business is very expensive compared to what kind of income you're going to generate. You can't open a business doing something from scratch. I mean, you can't, you are just a middleman, you're just a salesperson. Here, I have my kitchen, we are a restaurant. I have my kitchen, the guys will cook, but all the material comes in, most of it is ready from Israel. All my spices from Israel, most of my oil from Israel, the wheat, rice, sugar, salt, everything comes from Israel. Everything, almost. Meat is the only thing that stays here inside the area. Israel will not allow us as Palestinians to import or export meat from them because of the kosher standards for the Israeli, for the Jewish people, and it's because of the health department. Our health regulations in Palestine are less strict than the counterpart Israelis. So there's no guarantee for Israel that if we say this is a tea, that this tea is up to the standard. In Israel, they have more supervision, more control of whatever they sell. Here, there's no construction, no constraints. You can do whatever you want to do. We haven't got to that point where we say, okay, this is tea, and whatever in the tea is this and this and this, nothing else, and it's been tested. So there's no guarantee for whatever we make. Same thing for the Europeans. To export any Palestinian product to Europe, there will be a very high restriction on can I do it? Would they allow me? Will they take my products? Who's going to do the testing? All of that. I mean, I don't think the Europeans will allow any exports out of Palestine. That if Israel allow it to start with. So we can't get it to Israel, there's no way we can get it out to Europe. So our market is only one-way street. We import everything from outside, and we import only what Israel allows us to import. If something that Israel have, they will not allow us to import it. But if they do, the taxes will be very high. So it will be a lot cheaper to buy. They have to protect their own economy too.